Welcome back, weirdos. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am so glad and excited that you're here. We're doing a little bit of a different thing today. As you can see, new nails. Who dis? I did put on some new extensions. I got a new length, a new shape. We're going to talk all about it later. But I figured this is my last video of 2022. So let's go through my top 10-ish products from 2022. Kicking off with UNC Peel Base. Y'all knew this was going to be in this list. I live for this stuff. As you can see, I apply this to my nails and my peelies pop with no problems. I love this stuff. I've been using it for literally years. This seriously has saved my nails from soaking off. Now, granted, if you don't do your nails as often as I do, which is literally all the time, then you may not want that kind of product, but for me, total game changer. I love it. I will continue using it. My hands down favorite peel off base coat ever. The next product I'm going to show you, which is another one of my top faves of 2022, you haven't seen me use in a hot minute, but that doesn't mean it's still not one of my faves. It is none other than the Maniboss Pink Lace Builder Gel. This stuff is so damn beautiful. If you like builder gel and you really love that soft natural pink, like a bubble bath type color, this is the builder gel you want to use. Not only is it outstandingly beautiful, the formula is perfect. It applies like a literal dream. Megan, the owner of Maniboss, super sweetheart, love her to pieces, and her gel products are HEMA free, which I super appreciate. So if you have a HEMA sensitivity, this line of gel products might be really great for you. She has all the things, by the way, including a HEMA-free primer. So check that out in case you want to. Everything that I'm showing you, by the way, will be linked down below. Speaking of Maniboss, I'm going to honorably mention her dip liquids. They are my current fave dip liquids. You know I use gel liquids most of the time, but if I'm using dip liquids, these are my go-tos. So the next product, to no surprise, I'm sure, are the Danni Toni gel nail wraps. I literally love these so much with my whole entire heart. When I am not filming, when I am not rocking extensions, these are on my nails. I love them so much, y'all. I know I've said it a million times and I'll say it a million more. They're so easy. They're fuss-free. They're just super convenient and they're beautiful. Not to mention the company itself, fantabulous group of people. So that's another one of my top picks from 2022. And hopefully I will have a lot more content with them coming up in 2023. So towards the latter end of 2022, you know that I got into press-ons. I think everyone kind of got into press-ons. I don't want to generalize, not everyone, but a lot of people got into press-ons. So I have to include in my top picks for 2022, the press-on nail stand. This has made my life exponentially easier, especially as a content creator. I just love the fact that I can design extensions off my hand on this thing and give me so much more flexibility as far as nail art and doing your dominant hand. I am literally obsessed. I will continue using these things from now until the end of time, not even just for me, but when I want to design nails for my daughters, I don't have to have my girls sitting at my nail desk wiggling, squiggling, squirming. I can just do their nails while they're off doing what they're doing, and I don't have to pull them and yell at them for moving all the time. So definitely love those nail stands. The next thing on my tops of 2022, the Adrada gels. I raved and raved about these gel products, and I will continue to because they are literally that good. For so many reasons. If you didn't, I will leave all the videos, by the way, that I'm showing you guys down below in case you want to check any of them out. But the Adrada gels, there's something mysterious and magical. They level so fast and so beautifully. They do not flood my cuticles or my sidewalls, and the gloss is just absolutely insane. Their dip powders are wonderful too. I used a bunch of their dip powders, but they have literally everything on their website. So if you want to check out a small business with bomb products, go and make sure you check out Adrada. The next product on my top list of 2022, of course, are going to be my Beetles liner striper brushes. I use these almost exclusively. They're my favorite nail art brushes of all time ever. I don't know what it is about the brushes that I love so much, but I do find, and comment down below and let me know if you agree with any of this, but I find that using the right tools can really help you do the best job you really can when it comes to nail art stuff. I mean, you have to have a little bit of skill, I guess, if you will, and maybe somewhat of a steady hand, but the brush can really make or break your nail art. I have learned that from my own experience, and these art brushes are fantastic. I haven't found ones that I like better than Beetles yet. If and when that happens, of course, I will report back, but until then, Beetles is where it's at. Beetles are the ones I'm going to use. I love them literally so much. The set that I have, I think, comes with 4 or 5 different sized brushes. Again, link down below. I'm showing you 2 for an example, but these brushes, absolutely outstanding if you are into nail art of any kind. So the next product I'm going to show you has been a go-to of mine for years. Now, I've been using Efiles since before I even started YouTube. I am not good with a hand file. I've gotten better, granted, but I'm really not great with a hand file. I am a much more of a cut risk with a hand file than an E-file. But I've been using Melody Susie Efiles since day one, and I have loved every drill I've ever had from them. And I'm so grateful for them as a company. They're so supportive of me and my channel, and it's been such a privilege working with them, especially because they have such great products. But the Efiles are phenomenal. If you like to file off your dip powder or your builder gel or your gel polish, or if you like doing nail prep with an E-file, Melody Susie is a great drill. I will always highly recommend them. The jade is what you see sitting right here, but I've used a whole heap of them and I can't complain about any of them. Love the E-file literally so much. So the next product we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about, you've seen it, you know it, you love it, the cream pudding gels. This has been such a trend for 2022, and I am living for it, especially if you're a beginner or if you're not great with gel polish yet. Pudding gel is such a great place to start. It really helps to not flood your cuticles. It stays where you put it. These reflective pudding gels in particular, insanely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love them literally with my whole entire heart. Pudding gels, telling you, way to go. I'm going to throw the Sundara ones in here too, because the Sundara ones are equally as amazing. I don't have a preference really. I like them both so much, but I do think that I prefer the cream pudding gel over regular gel polish these days on my hand. If I'm doing press-ons, I really don't care what I use because I'm not at risk for touching my skin. But if you're working on your actual hands, pudding gel might be the way to go. Not to mention the fact that they're so pigmented, they cure beautifully. I have literally no complaints. I love them. Easy to use, great pigment, hands down, no complaints. So going back to Melody Susie for a hot second, this gooseneck flash cure lamp has been a game changer for me in 2022. If you like to apply extensions with gel, this is, I think, in my opinion, a must-have. I think it makes application for extensions so easy. You don't have to fumble around with a gigantic lamp. Of course, you need a giant lamp because this will not completely cure your gel. It's only for flash cure. But if you have tried stuffing your hand, your whole entire hand, in your gel lamp, your big gel lamp to get it cured, you know how cumbersome and awkward it is. This makes life so much easier if you like to apply extensions with gel. Now, you don't have to use this for extensions. If you want to flash cure nail art, you can totally do that too. But I find it especially helpful for extensions. So that's why this is one of my top picks for 2022. Now, the pièce de résistance. Did I even say that right? My number one pick for 2022, without a doubt, are these freaking extensions. I am so shooketh by these extensions. I'm wearing these pink ones on my nails right now. This is what I'm wearing on my hands right now. I also got them in the peach color. I also got them in like 45 different other shades and shapes and styles because I could not get enough of them. If you guys saw me posting all about them on the Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff, I went shopping too. I bought them all. I like the Unagella. The Unagellas are great, but I have been obsessed with these Beatsy Art Box extensions, and I will use them literally forever. I'm going to show you here the apex on the nail. Now granted, these are long. These are the long square, so the apex is going to be a little bit higher than a short or a medium length nail, but the apex is beautiful. They make my hands look so slender. They're not super thick at all. You can dip over them, put gel over them, whatever you want to do. That is why they have to be in my top of the top for 2022. This video is not sponsored, by the way, just in case you guys were curious. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are. Have a happy and safe and healthy new year, and I will see you in 2023. Love you, bye.